It's time for us to break free from the Band-Aids. Abortion, even though we want pro-choice, it's still a Band-Aid for the issue, and it is reenacting that original sin, procreate. And if people just have means to just abort, and will likely they're not gonna want to tackle the problem, which is acting in their lust again and again, and then procreating again and again. So it keeps that cycle going. Another method of Band-Aid is LGBTQIA+. Even though you don't bring other beings into sin for flesh, you're still acting in lustful nature, in a sense. And another one is marriage. You're still acting in a lustful manner. Its desire is driven by lust, still. Your desire for your significant other, or in passion or not, is somewhat driven by sin, because that's the driving force. Acting in your fleshly desires is, in that sense, is being driven by lust. So we try to do methods to exonerate us in some way or to relieve us, but at the price of still acting in the sin that fuels it. The last thing is baptism. Yeah, you could be baptized, but you're you're still in the flesh, and you're having to deal with life trials, tribulation, temptations, because you're was made and forced into existence, forced into existence. So whether you baptize them as a child or an adult, you're still going to deal with those complications or issues to some degree. Yes, we understand the sacredity of those acts, marriage and baptism, what they're symbolizing. But ideally, we should obviously be striving to be as close to Christ as possible, to be like Him, and that is to be celibate uh, of the true light, and in hopes to return to permanent salvation and stay there, instead of bringing anyone back into this game, this world, this existence. That is his ultimate goal for us to achieve by leading by example. The thing of it is that, do y'all want to beat the game, or do you want to continue to lose? Because that's what happens. You're playing a losing game when you force into it and force others into it, and you continue that cycle. So when you leave through there, um, you will left someone else to have to deal with this, and it continue going. And they also reference reincarnation, or believe that reincarnation exists. So you're born into another vessel if you fall for the false light. So, but what I'm telling you is to stay in the permanent salvation where He will show you the way He showed you. He showed you literally the blueprint on how to beat this game. And the thing the collective have to do is follow suit and don't fall into the traps. And that is to conquer, fall into the original sin. So if we all just help each other to remind each other to conquer the original sin, it will literally conquer all sins. And we can all be free. Conquering the original sin will conquer the game. We're in the matrix. We're in this. Everything. Going extinct will end all suffering. It will end the game. It will end being matrix toys or beings for any being or anything, while staying in permanent salvation, the place of being before he was forced into existence by anything. So that's pretty much the answer, the end game answer. Now, how it's achieved is up to the collective, you know. You do multiple things. I think with all this technology and all these advancements, we can achieve it more so than ever. It's more in reach. So it's up to the individual to find their higher self and to be noble and not and do the right thing and not procreate. Adopt or help others that who are in need now, who are in this existence with you, rather than bringing another innocent being into existence. So it's about us breaking free of those band-aids and actually following higher selves of being. Um, whether you believe in Christ or not, it's other gurus, holy men and women throughout the world, different belief systems who are leading example, who are also um, doing the noble fight. But as Christ, he's represents that pinnacle of a being that what we all should be striving for. And it's about time that we acted in that more so than ever, because we're given ample time to weed out the kinks. It's time to act in our optimal, efficient selves, spirit over flesh, and to carry on that mantle for the rest of your life. So it can finally end. The lies can end. So we can all be out of the cycle of lies, the cycle of everything. So we can achieve and be in and stay in permanent salvation.